Hello everybody, this is Greg29407 back with another edition of Shroud of the Avatar. And we're with Killdozer, and we're in the Drachvald region of the map, the very difficult area to get through. This time I actually bit the bullet and ran through Vauban Pass. I found kind of a shortcut. I may do a video on it, although I still had to fight a bunch of animals and stuff, but I didn't have to find any skeletons, so that was good. I made it through here, and we're standing in front of the South Drachvald Spur. Now this is a low-level adventuring area, Tier 2, but in the last build they updated this, and they actually have a couple of quests in here. One of the quests is for the virtue armor that they have. In this case, we can get the leather boots of love. So I thought what we'd do is we'd go in here and do that mission, as well as another mission I found in here. And there may be more stuff, or maybe have more things added afterwards, but we'll do these two and see what happens. Now, this is a very wide open map. Very big, not a lot of trees or anything. It's kind of open area. The story is that ancient peoples who used to live in this area used to love their horses. So there are a lot of horse maps, statues, and things like that in here. So notice that when we first step in here, there are a bunch of people around here. So let's talk to this guy. And Osterhild. Oh, my stars, I'm so glad you came along. I'm Mentor Osterhild, my squires, and I could use your help. I don't know what happened. Yesterday the whole area was quiet. Now it's full of threats. It's too dangerous for us to recover any lucky leather, and I can't leave them alone. It would mean a great deal if you'd collect our 10 pieces of lucky leather. They won't be lucky if we wait too long. I'm going to say I'm happy to help. Oh, my stars, thank you so much. Lucky leather means so much to these squires. You have no idea. And these squires are these little kids out here. I think there's 5 of them. Look for piles of loose dirt and just kick off the top layer. You should find lucky leather inside the piles, for whatever reason. Bring back 10 pieces of lucky leather and give 2 to each squire. In the meantime, I'll try to see if I have some type of reward for you. So that's what we're going to do. I don't think they have a map for this really yet. Basically, this is laid out. We are up here at the east, just basically the top of the map. And the map goes way over here. There's another exit over here. It's like a big bowl-shaped area in here. There's some skeletons and there's a bandit camp at the other end. Up here, we're going to find some lucky leather as well. There's also the second quest up here, starting off in that building. We're going to do that a little bit later. But what we have to do, and this is really kind of this first one is kind of boring to be honest with you, but we've won our virtue boots. We have to go around and look for dirt, piles of dirt, and then get the lucky leather out of them. And not every pile of dirt has lucky leather in it. So it's kind of a hassle. Not hard to fight. This is one of those ones where I just kind of came in here one day and just wandered around for a bit. And just looked around and kicked around dirt piles and things like that. Let's see if we'll find the first one, and you'll see where it goes. It's really a case of just kind of going, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. There's a bell tower here. That's part of the second quest we're going to do as well. So you really just have to take kind of a wide range and look for this stuff. I see a pile of dirt down here. And there's more than 10 piles of dirt, but a lot of them are empty, so it's like a hassle. Let's see here. All right, we got some lucky leather there. There we go, and a worm too. That we get for our fishing. So basically what we need to do is we're going to run around here. Let's take this side. Then we get some scorpions here, so we're going to get some, they're tiny, so we'll get some good XP for this. Well, not a good XP, I shouldn't say that. But we'll get some XP. It won't be a complete waste of time. Probably don't want to try and level up in here because, you know, you're going to lose a lot of XP points unless you're really low level, and that's fine. But mainly it's just kind of a case of running around here looking for piles of dirt. And we'll take a quick run around the map here. Again, there's our entrance there. You see a bunch of horse statues where they're carved into the rocks and things. It's like the southwestern United States area. We'll kind of For a while I was kind of going back and forth zigzag pattern like this, and it didn't see. You can do that. You can run around in the circle, do the whole cycle thing. I don't think it really matters. This is a more of a time-consuming mission rather than a thinking through mission. That's okay. You want a little bit of everything. Here's a pile of dirt. Let's see. All right, that's 2. And there's not a whole lot of hidden areas or anything like that in here. I don't think there's anything up here. There may be a pile of dirt up here. I'm not even using my defenses. Nope. And there may be some spots where you can do some mining or something. I'm not going to harvest that guy because, you know. Now, if we go down to that end, this bell tower is kind of like in the middle of the entire map right here. So, again, south of here, or that on that end of the map, is where the Bandit Camp is. I think there's some dirt piles down there as well. So there's a dirt pile right there after we take care of this guy. All right, let's see what we got here. Two of them. Hey, there we go. We're at the 4 already. So I'm going to continue kind of wandering around. There's also a path to get up to this higher level. I'm going to do a little, after we do the Lucky Leather thing, I'll take you up there and I'll show you what the quest is for that. But I'm going to pause this while I do these Lucky Leather things, and we'll be right back. Okay, I have got my 10 Lucky Leathers. I'm headed back to the mentor lady, or whatever, I don't remember. I head back to the gate. Now, I was able to get almost all of them before I got to the clock tower, the bell tower, which is midway through. I did end up going up the hill a little bit, which is right past here, to go up here to get my final one. But I utilized the back and forth routine. I went back and forth in the map to try and get them. I got close to the Bandit Camp. I didn't go into the Bandit Camp. I didn't need to. So I was able to get, oh, look at those horses. Wow. Oh boy, look at that. They say what kind of horses they are. Palomino horses, and they're babies and stuff too. Or they're ponies. They're foals, I should say. That's pretty cool looking. So yeah, this is one day they're gonna have horses in this game. That'd be really cool. Where you could ride around and stuff. But so let's turn these in. So we got these kids. I'm gonna ask their name each time so we don't get confused. They kind of wander around, and you don't give each one of them 2 each, then it gets messed up. So let's see. All right. So Leather. She wants 2. That way I can keep track of who I've given something to and who I haven't. I've done this mission twice now, and the first time it glitched out on me. I gave away the leather, but I didn't get any credit for it, so I had to actually leave the map and then come right back in, and then it worked okay. But it's like, oh no, because the first time I did this, it took me forever to find these lucky leathers. I wanted to explore the whole map, and so I spent a long time in here, and then I finally found them all, and then it's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Lucky Leather? You haven't given everyone stuff yet. I said, no, I did. I really did. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Should be the last one over here. Okay, let's back to our contact, Osterhild. Maybe that's a lady. All right, here we go. Okay, so I got 2,500 XP, and I got a lucky letter from Osterfield. So what I need to do is I need to talk to this guy Preben again. You may remember from our other missions with this stuff where you have to always talk to when we did the cloth boots, and we did that mission and we had to go talk to this Preben guy, and he's going to make our boots for us. So that is the end of that one. Now, let's go back out here. Notice that they have this big tower over here, and there's also that bell tower over here. So let's go up here to this upper rise, and we'll take a closer look at this bell tower on the way over there, though. And as you may have seen, the enemies in this map, again, this is an Adventure 2, Tier 2 level adventure scene, and it really is appropriate for level 2. If you decide to make Drachvald your home, then this is a really good map to level up on, because you have bandits, you have skeletons, you have the small skeleton, regular skeleton, and large skeleton. You have some bandits, both of them came and wandered around. It's not a bad one to farm, I guess. So this is a pretty good one. And then you get these missions too. Drachvald there's not a whole lot of variety in this section of the map. And it is cut off from the rest of the world because of Vauban Pass, and so that kind of makes it a little tougher for players to start off up here. And again, I think as I mentioned before, the town, there's 6 NPC towns up here, and the town of Port Graf is full. It's a smaller town. It's like Kingsport. That one's full. And Spite has about 100 lots claimed, so there's about 33 left. But then the other Graf Island is only maybe half full, and the rest of them are almost empty. Bruchash is the least populated NPC town in the entire game, and East March is really low populated, and then my favorite Brookside is very low populated. So. And I think there's only like maybe 5 POT towns in this entire area. And one thing I've noticed too is if you want to find a place you can go ahead and sorry, I'm going to fight these guys. You want to find a place to get your devotionals, you're out of luck up here, because none of the POT towns right now have devotionals. So you'd have to leave the whole area. So this is the way you would get up to that bell tower, which is way up there. I show that better. So we're going to figure out a way of getting up there to get to a treasure chest, and that's going to be by going up to the rise up here. But we need to get to the walkway that takes it up there. But yes, so this is an underutilized area. There's not a whole lot going on up here, which is kind of a shame, because there's a lot of real estate. But again, I'd like to use the Lunar Rifts to get up here. But again, the Lunar Rift is only set to go up here once an hour. So you guys like trying to meet a train schedule or a plane schedule. And beyond that, you could also teleport to a friend or someone you have on your friends list at least. But a lot of times, I was like, well, hey, let's see. Owl's Head, Crossroad. No one on my friends list is online and lives up here or is up here at the time. So that's not good. And so that makes it a little tougher. So I came through Vauban Pass today. I wanted to see if I could find the shortcut, and I did. I found a little shortcut, but it was still tough. The shortcut was pretty rough. But I may be able to fine tune a little bit. I still had to fight through a bunch of huge scorpions and a couple of Eben Dawn members and a bunch of elder wolves and stuff, but it was still a little tough. Okay, so that is the end of the map right up here. There's a gate up here. Here's the Bandit Camp. You can go up that way. That's another exit. There's not like a gate there, but if you just run through the wilderness up there, you'll exit. And the same way up here, you can exit there. So this is the kind of the hilltop plateau, I guess. And what I want to do is I want to go over to get to the top of that tower. This is where I got my final lucky leather thing. So I'm going to try and avoid fighting these guys as much as possible so we can get to this tower. This is a really big map, as you can tell. This is huge. And I'm glad it's not too wooded, because finding that all that dirt piles and a bunch of woods would be a stinking nightmare. Oh, we got another one of these guys. So the ancient people that populated this area apparently like climbing a lot, because everything is up on... the only buildings left are the ones on top of these steep cliffs. Now, when we want to exit out of here, we can actually take this route here. You can't get up here this way because there is a little a lip that you can't climb up. You can kind of jump off, but you can't climb up. It looks really good from down below, and you come up there and it's like you get to a dead end. But we can exit out of there, so it saves a few steps. So now there is a pathway to get up to the top of this tower, and we're going to see if we can find this thing. Alright, might as well kill these skeletons so they don't bother us while we're wandering around looking for stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Including a large skeleton. Alright. So let's see if we can find this staircase. It's not really a staircase. It's going to be like a climbing thing. Ah, come on. Yeah, these guys aren't hard. It's just a little bit more irritating than anything else. So I want to climb. Again, I don't really have anything, any of my powers turned on right now for leveling up. I have these smaller ones like health and douse and stuff like that, which I'm not really using. Actually, what have I got? So, oh, I'm over 600,000. All right, good. Another skeleton. Let's see if we can go up here. No. Let's go around this way. I have not actually been up here before. I have just heard that there's a way up here. So we're going to learn this one together. Normally I like to take Tiffany through these missions so I can see how to do everything. And I did the lucky leather thing, but I didn't do this thing. I didn't know about it. And someone told me that, oh yeah, they have a climbing thing. So, well, there must have been something up here. This looks pretty promising. Or not. I don't know. I think that was my best bet there. Oops. Let's go back over here and see it. Try that again. Ah. Oh boy, it's just a little... Ooh, here we go, look at this. It's a staircase cut right into the stone. I'm sitting there trying to jump on rocks. Woo, here we go. All right. I'm not big on jumping puzzles. I'm working on the Path of the Oracle right now, the big finale, to get your the actual Shroud of the Avatar and stuff, and involves trying to get these lenses and stuff like that you're supposed to get. It involves a lot of jumping puzzles, and I died more times this weekend on jumping. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna take the safe way up here. Oh no, this is gonna be a pain in the neck. Oh, oh no, come on, come on, no, 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 dang gummit. As I fall, yes. This is why I don't play Super Mario Brothers anymore. All those games I gave up on. All right. Jumping Jehoshaphat. All right. I am going to put this on pause because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through these steps. Most people will do this in the first try. But we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. I made it to the steps. It only took me 2 more tries, but let's see what happens next. These jumping puzzles take a certain level of coordination that I just do not have. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got up here. Oh, a ghost! I don't like these ghosts. These the problem with the ghosts is they gain their power. They rejuvenate so fast. It's like, no, come on. I'm doing a good job damaging the guy, and then all of a sudden he just gets all his health back. You gotta swing your armor so fast, your weapon so fast that you run out of focus. And okay. Now let's see what we got here. We've got these 4 bowls up here. Should I take that stuff out of there? I don't know if I should take that stuff out of there. It seems kind of bad to just take stuff out of their bowls. Let's see what else we got up here. What is this thing? I just kind of ran past it. Nothing. All right. I don't think I should have done that. I just took an apple out of the thing. I've looted an item in the rows of tribute. ×5. Oh, okay. I do want to do that. Let's see. I don't know. It said I looted the thing. Oh, maybe that's all I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's see here. Rows of tribute. Let's look this up in our inventory. I've got 5 rows. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to have. So what I need to do now is I need to go out here in the wilderness up on this cliffside thing and find those bowls. There's 5 bowls that are hidden around in this upper level. What is that thing over there? Boy. So they're usually around the edges, I think. I did run into these a couple of times when I was doing this on Tiffany. I said, oh, what's that bowl for? It must be part of some kind of other quest. So we got to come back down here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. See better. I bet I get down a lot easier than I came up. Okay. We already fight these guys. So let's head back over here near the opening of this. Oh, there we go. There's that bell tower way off in the distance. I don't want to do this from the... let's start off where he first came up with this rise. So I want to start off from the very beginning so we don't start in the middle and have to backtrack and stuff like that. So he came this way. What's that thing lit up over there? Let's go check that out. That's the top of one of those hills. Okay, so it came up here. There's the bandit camp down there. We came up this way. Oh no, it's not on top of the hill. It's right here. Oh, it's a horse. He's all lit up. I bet one of those bowls is going to be around here. Here we go. Click on this. Oh. Oh! Wow! The bell rang too. Okay, well I think we're on the right track. That was cool. Now let's continue around. Maybe we just have to look for more of those horse head things. They're kind of glowing like that. That was pretty easy to find, that one. There's a horse head, but that's kind of a big one from the side. Maybe doing this at night with the night shade, the night vision on is a good way of doing it. I don't know. To keep our eyes peeled. So I see one over there in the we saw that one from the tower. Oh, I should have thought to look at it from the tower when we were up there. Well, I didn't know that they'd be glowing. That may be a good tip. When you're on top of that tower, you can kind of look around and see where you need to go. I'm pretty sure they're going to be all around the edges, though. Because the ones I had found when I was just kind of wandering through here were these edge ones. I don't remember how many I saw, though, so I wasn't keeping track of them. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this on pause while I continue to go around here, because this is a big map. And then when we get to some, I'll log back in. Okay, this is the one we saw from the distance. We're just now getting... Oh, there's more horses. So this one is kind of embedded into the wall. Let's click on that. See that the horse comes up again. Oh, man! Now, this one ran that way, and the other one ran that way. I wonder if that means anything. I don't know. All right. I'm on the search for the third one. We'll be right back. Okay, I found a third one. We are just there's that tower, and then there's the bell tower over there. And this is that other thing in the ground here. Another whatever they call them, cliffs or whatever they call them. I'm not sure what they call them. Oops. I see this up here because I saw this horse head there. It wasn't glowing or anything. Here we go. Let's see what happens with here. All right. I'm thinking, I wonder if the horse head, if the horse shows the direction to look next. I don't know. I've been having a hard time finding these things, that is for sure. Oh boy, all sorts of skeleton. Alright. I think it's the same skeleton I keep fighting over and over again. Alright, I'll be back when I find number 4. Well, it's been about 3 seconds since I logged out, exit out. I fought the skeletons right here and collected them. I turned around and looked. There's another bowl because I looked up. There's another horse head. So this is number 4. Number 3 was right there. This is number 4. He was technically pointing in the right direction. All right. Let's see if there's another one in this pile. So I'm going to look for anything that look like horses carved in the side of the hill. I did the entire perimeter. I'm pretty sure everything is up on this upper level too. That's probably it for those. Let's see, so he pointed in this general direction over here. This is the tower there. Alright, it was much easier when they're glowing. Only the first 2 glow. I call it the old bait and switch. Oh, they're glowing, this would be easy. No, they're not glowing. Oh, now he sees me. I'm going to make my way over there again. Let's see if maybe I missed something over there in that direction. So we'll be back when I find the 5th and final one. Okay, well, as you remember, we had the glowing horse right here, and that was the first one. And then we also had the glowing one over there against the rock face. And here was another one right here. This is the 5th and final one. So the 2 glowing ones. Then we had 2 around that little the cliff there. This not the tower. And I was looking at this horse right here. It's carved into the thing, and I think we went by his head. I said, "Oh, look at the horse head." And I actually crawled around down here. He's carved into the woods. I was looking for the bowl, and I came up here and I said, "Oh, I've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth," and it's sitting right here. In fact, I didn't see it until I killed this scorpion. So let's, and as you remember, when we did the horse here, the ghostly horse came this way, and we went to the glowing head over here. The ghostly horse went that way, and I said, "Hey, I wonder if they're pointing to the right direction." Yeah, it was the one right in between. So I think that's it. Let's see what happens now. So it chimed 5 times that time. Okay. So let's go back down there. And run past this statue of the horse. Let's see if we can go to the bell tower now. So we've done all 5 of the tributes to the horses. Yep, see? That little thing we're standing on, that's got the little glowing blue now. That's that podium thing that we saw earlier. All right. Aha! We're up here at the bell tower. All right. We got a chest over here. Okay, so we got the usual stuff. I'll take it. Let's see what else we got up here. What is it? I wonder if we can get to the top. Oop. We might be able to, but I don't think there's anything to do up there. All right. So we've solved the case. So those are the two quests that were in this South Drachvald Spur. And the entrance again is that way. So, oh, I should go back up there. We'll do our exit there. All right. All right, so we're going to do this one. So until next time, this is Greg29407, along with Killdozer, saying au revoir, and we will see you next time.